Right, I'm going to try something new, guys. I'm going to try transplanting a couple of my hydroponic kales into the garden bed. So I know we're a little bit before the last frost date, but kale's pretty frost hardy, and I can always throw a blanket on it. So because they're cold tolerant plants, I'm going to put those, I got 3 kale plants to put into the garden, and then I'm going to plant some cold crop seeds and see what we can do with those. It might take several days for them to sprout, but at least I'll get them in the ground. And there are also lettuces and radishes and the things that are also frost tolerant. So I'll keep a close eye on it. I don't want to ruin my chances, but I do want to get a head start on getting some things into the ground. So I noticed a problem with my garden bed. It looks like the screws came out down here. They kind of, one broke and the other one pulled out. So I got to get that board back in. I don't want to lose my bed. So I think could be a couple little rocks in there. I can't tell. So I think it's pretty secure for now. I got 2 on the top crack, 2 down here, and 2 more on the inner. So I definitely have a lot of screws in this corner now, so it's not going to pull out. But you know, as far as a tight gap, I'm not really that worried about it. There's probably a rock in there. It's probably why I can't get it any tighter. So yes, at least I did that today. Now I got to get my plants in the garden. So the hydroponics did lose quite a bit of root bulb, so I don't know if they're gonna make it. I mean, hopefully there's enough taproot in there that it can kind of get some more auxiliary roots. So we'll just hope that these make it. Kind of an experiment to go from hydroponic to garden, but I think it's time for these guys. And now I'm gonna plant a few seeds. Now this one is my biggest kale from the hydroponic. I'm just going to bury the net pot with it instead of trying to rip it off. To try to preserve, there's so many roots, and I know if I pull this off, it'll rip off all the roots. So I'm just going to plant it with the net pot on and get it later. we'll see what grows. All right, I'm in front of the retaining wall, and I'm noticing that the clover that I planted is actually coming up. So let's take a closer look, guys, and I'll show you what the little clovers that could are looking like. Pretty tiny, but you could tell that's something that's all these little clover tops here. So it's like a little patch of them right here, and not much anywhere else. A little patch right there. So we'll see. That would look really awesome if this all came up clover. But that means I'm going to have to stop walking on it, I think. That's how I get to the beehive. So mold in the inner lid, that's not good. So there's just a lot of moisture where those feeders in there, and even the feeders got a little bit of mold, so I got to clean that all out and refill them. Get my jacket because the bees are a little bit testy. It's really the weather's a little bit off. We got gusty winds and occasional sun. You know, it's sunny and calm. It's fine, but it could also be a little testy because I'm wondering if there's a mouse in here. I see this sign, the entrance reducer open, and I feel like something's pushed it out. I could have done it by accident last time I was in the hive, but I just want to check. This looks like mouse chewed to me. This looks like mouse chewed beehive. That's mouse chewed right there. It's really quick. Mouse chewed. So what I'm going to do, put all the frames together. I'm just going to dump out the base of this. Little housekeeping. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. It's a lot of trash right here. Just gonna dump this out. It's pretty nasty. Full of dead, yucky stuff. That's gross. Okay. These are like, where'd our house go? Put back together. Okay. So if the mouse was still living in there, he's gonna come back and find no nest. He's gonna be gone. But I feel like he only wanted a place for the winter time to stay warm, and I feel like the mouse is long gone at this point. But just clearing out all that junk is better and healthier for the bees. So hopefully they're doing all right. So you can see all the mold on the top here of this inner cover. I'm gonna scrub it off. Just use some natural cleaner. And then I'm gonna dry it in the sun. I'll put this out in the sun to dry so it can kill some of these mold spores, because bees like a clean hive, and if they don't like the conditions of their hive, they will be more apt to swarm. And I bet if these bees had the numbers, they might be making preparations to swarm. So I want to prevent that. So take care of the mold first. And now I'm cleaning out the actual feeders because it was moldy on the tops of the syrup. So I'm just trying to get rid of all those mold spores. Well, folks, that's a wrap for today. We've got the clouds rolling in. It just cooled off like 10 degrees, 15 degrees. Wind's picking up even more. And, well, got some things done today, but that's a typical day in Colorado. Is by the afternoon, bad weather can roll in, and it's about to rain. So got the bees tidied up, got the garden all set, and a little bit of cleanup around the house. So we'll catch you next time, folks. Bye. Moose is taking a walk on your new trail. Oops, heard me talking. I see you over there trying to walk around.